Welcome to Innovation Insights, where we discuss best practices in the world of innovation. Joining me today is Stantec's Director of Business Development for Energy and Resources, Anna Kozicky. Anna, welcome.
Thank you.
So how has an innovative approach defined your professional career?
I think some of it is a little bit in the DNA of an engineer. So you're interested in technology, you're interested in how things work and how things are done. So innovation's been kind of constant throughout my career.
And what role would you say company culture plays when it comes to innovation?
Company culture is huge. I think the biggest part is that you don't have innovation in a company where you're scared to make a mistake. I think a lot of it is a very flat organization, an ability for people's ideas to kind of move up very quickly. And I think it just takes leadership also making it a priority. And again, that fear of failure would stop any kind of innovation. So making sure that people understand that we're progressing in a way, but there can be setbacks along that way too.
And what would you say is the importance of listening to diverse perspectives and having that freedom to pursue experimentation?
Everybody comes from a different background, from a different life experience. You never know where inspiration is going to strike, and it could come from a conversation you're having with someone that you don't typically have a conversation with. So I think it's imperative that companies embrace diversity for innovation just alone.
Now, not every company or not every organization might have the same approach to innovation, and some people might be hesitant to embrace innovation. So what would you suggest is maybe a first step to get on board with that innovation framework?
I think it starts from the leadership down. So I think the leadership needs to make it a priority. I think they need to be very clear with their people that this is what the direction they want to go, and allow for some creativity for people as they work, right? You don't want people to just think in the box of like, we've always done it this way, we're going to keep doing it this way. You want to kind of open that a little bit so people feel free to experiment.
And speaking of kind of that freedom of expression, so if maybe people are hesitant to share their thoughts and ideas in an open forum, how do you kind of break down that wall and get people comfortable sharing their thoughts and feelings?
I think as leaders, it's also getting to know your team. Everybody has different styles. Everybody feels comfortable doing different things. And you just want to make sure that everyone at the table gets to voice their opinions and feels safe to share.
Now, from an innovation perspective, where do you see energy and resources going over the next decade?
Technology is going to be huge. So technology in both like kind of process-centric technology, but also in design. I think that there's going to be some neat progress made with AI, or machine learning as well. I think will be big, but I think there'll also be that maybe a swing back to the humanity in design as well, and how we bring that into play.
Anna, thank you very much for your time today. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, thanks.